Mama's Pies, and welcome back to Teachable Tuesday. It is a pleasure being here with you once again. Grace and Mercy did it again, woke me up and started me on my way. And be looking at me, He did the same for you. Let's tell that God up above, thank you for another precious day of life. Comment, like, and share. Everybody needs to hear an inspiring Bible story for an encouraging message. Hit the notification bell so every time I upload content, you'll be notified. And then subscribe and become part of this beautiful pie family. So good morning, Mama's Pies. Good morning. It's foggy outside, but it's supposed to be a beautiful day. So get out and enjoy it. And today we're going to come from our 101 favorite stories from the Bible. And today's story says, Jesus begins his ministry, calling disciples and turning water into wine. Jesus knew it was time to begin his wonderful ministry. His work was to let the world know that God's kingdom had arrived on earth. Though he did not proclaim himself as the king, he showed God's great love and power in many ways. Jesus wanted men to help him with this great task. He chose 12 helpers, some of them fishermen, and he called them his disciples. Jesus never begged, but simply invited his disciples to join him. "Follow me," he said. "I will make you fishers of men." One of his disciples was a tax collector called Matthew. This man gladly gave up his job to follow Jesus. He wanted all his friends to meet this wonderful man. So he invited many guests to a big dinner. But the Jewish religious leaders were offended at this. They said, "All these guests are bad people. If Jesus is a good man and he is your master, why does he eat with them?" Jesus answered, "Do you go to the doctor when you are well? No, only the sick people need a doctor. I have come from God to heal and forgive those who are sick because they have sinned." One day, Jesus and his disciples were invited to a wedding. During the wedding feast, a problem arose. They ran out of wine for the guests. Jesus' mother, Mary, told him they have no more wine. She felt sorry for the groom and his family. Pointing to 6 water jars, Jesus commanded, "Fill the water pots full of water." The servants wondered, "Doesn't he know that we need wine, not water?" But Mary had told them to do whatever Jesus said. So the servants carried in more than 100 gallons of water. When Jesus told the servants to dip from the jars, they noticed something strange. "Look," they cried, "it isn't water anymore, it's wine." Soon everybody was enjoying the delicious wine. They said, "This wine is even better than the first wine." This was Jesus' first miracle. It caused his disciples to believe in him and to trust him more. And this story came from Matthew 9 through 13, and John 1:35 through 51, and 1 through 10. And the Bible reading says, "And the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth." John 1:14. And the first question asks, what did Jesus call his 12 helpers? And that's correct, his disciples, his 12 disciples. Number 2 says, what did Jesus tell the servants to do at the wedding? He told them to fill all the jars with water. And question number 3 says, what happened to the water? And that's correct. It turned into wine. So, Mama Spy, that is our story of Jesus begins his ministry calling disciples and turning water into wine. And here is the picture that they show. So, as always, it's been a pleasure being here with you on Teachable Tuesday. I hope you join me on next Tuesday. Continue to pray for your families, pray for yourself, and pray for others. Hug yourself and tell yourself that you love you. I love you, Bonnie. Then you hug someone else and tell them that you love them. I love you, Mama's Pies. Always remember to meet people where they are. We're all not in the same place or in the same space. And you know what it is. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and remember God loves you and I love you too. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Always live, love, laugh, and don't forget to pray. And remember, God has a plan, man has the problem, but the Bible has the solution. I love you, Mama's Pies. Y'all have a beautiful, wonderful, and blessed day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.